Get aces here right away. Horrible flop for us. Yeah, bad flop. Or to put in the chat that I'm right back. So yeah, right now I was testing out something. I was gonna go on a break in a few minutes, and I was curious to see what happens when I turn off the screen, because you know, it's a new screen and I try to prevent burn-in, which it really isn't susceptible to, but I read, you know, I'm just trying to be careful for now. Long story short, I turned off the screen. When I turned it back on, the streaming software was only showing the blank desktop. It wasn't showing picking up the tables anymore for whatever reason. And then I had to restart the stream because I was stupid. Oh, sorry about that. This table shall leave. Keep playing heads up, take it down. Pretty sweet. Duh! Yeah, that was entirely on me. Alright, in place of that run ones table. Bring over this fine micro gaming table where we have a sweet hand. Blind versus blind. If he comes over the top, it's a little bit funky, but I don't think we're folding. Lee, do you do that a lot, sir? Donk, 10%, 6 out of 61 cases. Alright. Alright. So, note to self, don't do that again. Can't believe that backfired. Alright, let's check here. Make two pair. Kind of funky. I'm two flush board now. Not blocking straights. We are blocking straights now quite heavily. Now that is a change in music, isn't it? What the deuce? Give it a chance. I'm just gonna check behind here. For if I potted here for €1, a set is not gonna fold. People tend to be sticky. But we'd still take it down, fair enough. Maybe even Queen Jack wouldn't fold. Now that is a flop I can live with. If the crazy guy in here, I don't want to scare him away. Alright. Ace is on another table. Ace is on two tables, actually. Here and here. We take it out on table 2, which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, I can probably just run... I can probably just call there. Maybe I like that better. Just sucks with this kind of hand if people fold right away. Alright. Definitely c-betting. On the paired board. Down here 3-bets with the 8 and the ace of diamonds. C-betting once more as well. Checking here now, I don't have a single heart in my hand. We weren't behind yet, we certainly are now, I think. Quite a lot at least. Yeah. the big blind view. Shouldn't have many straights here at all. The ace, the wheel we block. The 6-4 shouldn't show up in this range all that often. Curious if I should be betting, and I think I will. Definitely don't looking to get raised, of course. Bah. Really? I donks a lot. This guy, I think I'm gonna call. Like, it's something as I said earlier, I'm not looking to do much at all anymore. Calling on the river. This guy likes to donk. Oh, the webcam. Thank you very much, Shadowmania. He did have it. Okay, gonna take a note on that in a moment. Or slightly unfortunate. Make a set. And make a full house. Yeah, the webcam, I forgot about that. Thank you very much, Shadowmania. And welcome back! Ace Jack 8-7 double suited hand. Okay, will do. Here we go, all in. I don't think he has a hand that beats us here very often. Webcam, webcam. There you go. Thanks for letting me know. Completely forgot about the webcam. Yeah, welcome back, PLO Maniac. I almost said Shadow Maniac, of course. Nice to have you in the channel once more, sir. The Ace Jack 8-7 double suited. Where was that? Was that on? That was on microgaming. If so, then I can easily mark it. All right. Yep. It was marked. Marked. You think I should post it to the Discord? Wow. Okay. Just the quaddies, huh? So unless he turns, the river's huge, we're not gonna win a big one here. Up rather nice. Alright, rainbow board. We might actually come over the top with that wrap. Because I think on a board like this we have a decent amount of fold equity in any case. Especially if we turn the nuts. Well, second nuts. Take that one down. So Shadow, I redid the math. I had made a few mistakes last night, and the final number is we are 8 buy-ins away from PLO 50. Okay. Of course, that was of the start of the session. Not entirely sure where we stand now. Saw that on micro, we basically break it even after that ill-advised river call there for a huge bet. I think on round once we're down like half a buy-in. Last time I checked. Actually down 15 bucks, so with rakeback we're... yeah, down 10 bucks in total. So 8.5 buy-in would be the official number currently. I'm still mad at myself that I had to restart the stream just now. It's such a good thing going. And Shadow Manic, I didn't forget about you and the edge of my bed that is there. I at least covered it with a blanket. But the only way to get it out of the picture now would be to zoom in the camera more. And people told me yesterday that they do like seeing you know, more of me, having the camera not being zoomed in that far, essentially. So I'm torn. I don't know what to do. Make fish food! Wow, that is a very nice thing to say of you. That is very kind, and always means a lot to me. Thank you very much. Saying thanks for all these live sessions. I feel like I've been learning a lot. I hope you didn't learn too many things that I'm saying and teaching, not teaching, but doing wrong. But yeah, I appreciate you saying that, and I'm very happy to hear that you think there's something worthwhile here and you can take something away for you, from it for you. Thanks, mate. And it ain't gonna stop. Okay, Shamanic saying I shouldn't have folded on the flop on the 762, so I remember the spot, yeah. Noted, Shadow. I'll put it up for discussion in Discord, I'm curious. Cool, thanks for saying that. Because I didn't have any new hands to put up in the Discord. See if you can steal this one. Cool. Go for a cheek eraser. Let's also check this out on top. No, it's fine to play this hand, but it should be called. Look a little bit over the top here. Let's check out like higher kings. Let's check out the king 8 double suited and side cards. There, the king 8 7 6 would be fine. Either perfectly double suited or not perfectly double suited. Now as played, I think I'm calling here. Hey, nice. I like it. Toby's, we need 8 buy-ins at PLO 20, so we need 160 bucks. Good for us. Wonderful. It is easy to make mathematical mistakes when watching Shadow Maniac. Shadow Maniac makes everyone nervous with his Medusa poker stare. Man, I love me the Shadow Maniac. I watched that clip a couple of days ago, the Starstruck clip where you were in the channel for the first time. That was the one where Jay Nandos was here as well, right? I was like, hey, Jay Nandos, alright, cool. But Shadow Maniac! Oh lord, that was too funny. Hey, Jay Nandos, hey, how are you doing? Shadow! Yeah, you got it right on the money there, Shadow. Exactly the tally. Okay. These guys are being serious about it, huh? Do you, my friends? The gutter block was not a single heart. Get to put more money in with aces, which we shall. Cards, I like that. Well, I like that he doesn't raise, is what I mean. Fine had he folded. Sorry, here with the aces. Choosing this moment to come over the top. I don't think we can let it go now with the pair and the open-ender. Actually, we're in position. I could have bet smaller. This is a very excellent turn. Hopefully, we're gonna put it in any case. In here, this might have been a very decent bluffing spot. The deuce with the set. Wow. Like it, Laurie. Take it down there, which is awesome. Oh, by the way, Shadow, we had an 800 big blind splash earlier at PLO 10 at the second best hand in the end. Almost took it down. But I'm well aware that almost only counts with horseshoes and grenades. What my host mom used to say. We do flop the nuts here. And I'm inclined to check behind. For starters on the flush board. Or the flush draw board. Directions to return. Also disguising our hand neatly. It's a good clip, yeah. That's a funny one. You watched it a couple of I bet you did. I would have done exactly the same. Where the roles reversed. And I like that in your Twitch page you have the quote-unquote famous Twitch viewer thing listed in your little bio there. Got a kick out of seeing that. Look it down here. I'm all for that. Yeah, it was! Jane was very gracious about it and came back later. Repeatedly, doing more hosts after that. So apparently didn't put him off. But it was funny as heck. With Galfond, right? That was it. That was it. Yeah, that's right. That was the one I was thinking about. And him I saw, you know, most of us did on high stakes poker 10, 15 years ago, whenever that was. That was too funny. Watch the conclusion here. Board ends up pairing. He had a straight 2-pair and got there. Sweet. And the other guy had bupkas. Like a low straight. Actually, let's check here. We're taking one off though. And get me off the backdoor flush draw. Turning an open-ender on a 3 hearts board. Right. That's an excellent point. Tied for the second best hand. Maybe I like leading here more. The button doesn't necessarily hit the board all that often. So getting the check raise in here might be tough. Maybe not. Get it down. When did we triple up on the PLO 10 table? Once. Micro. Don't remember that. How are we doing? Run it once, not much change. We should be down almost a buy in there. Which is exactly what we are down. Giving us a gutter on top, right? Right. What's staying rainbow? I like that part. On micro, we're up a buy-in, 25, so we have a little bit. Couple of bucks, not much. Like 6, 7 bucks. Okay. By the way, is everything now nice and readable on the overlay? Like the latest cheer on the bottom and that stuff, the now playing thingy down there. Well, let me know. I increased the font sizes and hopefully it's good now. Alright, out of this one. And oof. So this guy's gonna call, and this guy's gonna call. We're gonna play this one out of position. I don't mind checking here. I think all we gonna do is inflate the pot. This gentleman here is almost never folding. Once he calls, this guy is never folding on the button in position, I would assume. Almost bettered here. I do have blocker situation going on, but then I thought better of it because I would hate to get raised and play a larger pot than I need to. Well, that's not helping anyone. So versus Chakazi, I only called on the flop. If he bets again, we're gonna come over the top, I think. He did have the straight, huge surprise. And here, what the hell? Ace and 3 9s? What the deuce? Alright, raising it up. Taking it down. Raising it up and taking it down. So it is true, what goes up must come down. Which wouldn't be the best tagline for Viagra, would it? Maybe it is good that it didn't go into marketing. Viagra? Viagra. In English. Language hard, words not easy. What time is it? I am getting rather hungry. You know what? I think I'm gonna go on a short break in a few moments. And bring some, when I come back, I'll bring some food. Okay. Overlay is good. Thank you for the feedback, Shadow Maniac. Cool. As far as overlays go, I think it's a little bit boring, but then again, I really don't want like a super colorful, distracting overlay. Lots of gimmicks and stuff. Sorry for the noise. Bracerman in the channel. Nice to see you, Bracer. How you doing? How's life been treating you? Just as a heads up, I'm gonna go on a break in a few moments. For like 5 minutes. Usually less. And we are currently just a hair under 8 PLO 20 buy-ins away from PLO 50. Right now we're breaking even for the day. Really didn't get that many playable hands so far. Which is fine. I mean, we had stretches where we just got smacked in the ass by the deck. Catching hands and flops left and right. Well, that too needs to even out at some point. I think the biggest mistakes I made so far were 2 river calls. Other than that, I'm fairly happy with how things went. That's 20 cents. Okay. Alright, because the microgaming tables... There's some bug there with the sitting out and how long you're allowed to sit out. It kind of kicks me off earlier than they should. I'm gonna leave you with the PLO 10 table, which definitely should stick around for the few minutes that I'm gone. Braceman, it's all good, no worries! Yeah, you played very well that Sunday. It was a fun tournament, man. Ah, happy to hear that the money got where it was supposed to go. And it's all good, it's all good. No thanks needed, man. It's my genuine pleasure. Right, be back in 5 minutes or a little less. Thanks for watching so far. Right, almost back. And back. Thanks for waiting, everybody. That's very nice of you. In the meantime, a PLO 20 table opened and run it once. Sweet. Maybe flop kind of an ugly 2-pair, but it is 2-pair. Wait, we didn't have 2-pair. I misread my hand. Wow, that's a good start. Now we do. We run once table as well. That's pretty sweet. Apparently we took this one down here as well. Alright, more PLO. PLO. Coming up. Maybe one more microgaming table? Right, should be good. We get raised up here, let's call. Let's watch the conclusion here. Tobias bet and took it down. We have gutter and 2 back doors. Let's see, turn. Alright. I think we're supposed to let it go. We pursued it. Check it out. And squeeze. Cutoff is basically the spot in the matrix. And then was it 8-7? 8-7. No, we're not. We're supposed to call. Alright. So we already had, wait, what's going on? Oh, you were almost out of chips was a small pot, okay. What was I gonna say? No, I'm having a brain fart. I have no idea what I was gonna say. I guess it's starting to become noticeable that I'll be turning 40 in 2 weeks. Duh. I do remember. Things ain't as bad as they seemed. So we already did see an 800 big blind splash at PLO 10 today. And I feel it's cheeky asking for more, but man, would I love to see a huge splash at PLO 20 at some point today. Oh, and sort of a public service announcement as a PSA. If you guys can play on run ones, and you play no limit by any chance as well, there is a super splash promotion for no limit 20 today, where they give back 80% instead of the usual 51% in rakeback. And those are usually a boatload of fun, because at least if you play like the sort of volume that I play, 4 tables for a couple of hours, you are bound to see 1 or 2 huge splashes usually. Really? I think I let it go. I have a bad feeling about that one. It was the small blind. He was the most likely of all 3 players in the hand to check something big on the flop. Even if it was just ace-jack, we were in terrible shape against that. Okay. Get caught rather instantaneously. You have the ace-10? Nope. And that made him smile. Wonder what he had. And jack-10. Jack-jack 10-4. Much better. Sorry for eating at you on the stream. So we have a couple of spots with splash pots. Here we took it down. Here I definitely want to fight for it. Got 1 fold at least. Here the batter took it down, Jessica took it down, just so you saw the conclusion. $184 you say? Well, okay. I'll most likely take it down. Another table. Middle pair on a straight and straight draw board where we don't have any diamonds. See a check in front, which is definitely nice. Sorry, the hiccups. Windows an open-ender and... cool. I felt I'd rather come over the top here than play this one 3-ways. Go for a single bet and then let it go. Maybe yeah, I don't need to bet that large. Here, this would be a fine spot to bet really small, I think. Save some money if we get called or raised. I'll take that. showing us the nuts with a backdoor flush draw as well. And take it down right away, sweet. Ooh, found a nice PLO 20 table. Potentially there's a red tag sitting there. And before we close this table then, we get aces here on the button. Double suited, ace ace, 4 deuce. Now that is a pretty sweet flop for aces 3 ways. Board. Alright. Calls right away, okay. He has a wrap, we're blocking outs. He has a wrap as well. He makes the... well, he made a straight as well, but makes a flush here, unfortunately. You know, seeing that we were all blocking each other straight outs. That's a rather nice spot, all in all. Ran a little bit unfortunate. Did anybody have a pair? Yeah, this guy had a pair of 3s. Alright. If we don't have the ace blocker to work with, let's use the king high blocker. And take it down. Nah. Pretty much no exciting hands. Well, this one's kind of nice. King, Jack, Jack 6. Raise. Hey, okay. Alright. That's a bit unfortunate. Take it down. Taking this one down? Yep. Cool. Top pair and an open-hander blocker to the flush. Not top pair, middle pair, sorry, my bad. We have a rather live player here with Jessica, who came out on top once more. That's an iffy board. I mean, we're not folding yet. Not for this bet sizing. The turn went check, check here. Somebody has a straight. Alright, we're letting it go. This is a rather nice flop, and this one I can work with too, I think. Are we deep against anybody? Yeah, against this guy, well, we're still gonna bet it. Slightly loose call here. To be honest, I think I kind of played this one on autopilot pre, so don't judge me too harsh for being in his hand. But yeah, we have a pair, we have to open at a straight flush. I'm going with this one. That's not nice. That ain't nice. Alright. Maybe I'm being a little bit too careful in these spots. Maybe I'm overfolding there. I don't know. The crazy lady left here. Apparently Tobias doubled up through her, judging by stack size. And for this bet size, okay. Actually, we might go for the raise here. We do have the blocker to the nuts. Cool. So not much movement profit-wise, chipset-wise today. Not yet, at least. We are still down. No, we're not down, but we're still roughly 8 PLO 20 buy-ins away from being able to move up to PLO 50. Try to get a more exact number on that. Microgaming, we're up a little more than half a buy-in on Run It Once. We're down a buy-in, so we're down half a buy-in in total. A little less. Not a huge deal. As I said earlier, bears repeating since a few new viewers joined in. Actually, in 7 minutes, a Super Splash promotion kicks off on Run It Once for No Limit 20, where they give back 80% in rake back in the form of the splashes. If you can play on Run It Once and you happen to play No Limit at these stakes, then I would definitely suggest to play a few hands today on Run It Once. With my volume, playing 4 tables for, you know, usually long hours, I most often get 1 or 2, once we had 3 huge splashes during that promotion, so it's definitely very, very entertaining. And potentially very, very profitable. Call rather quickly here. Worrying. Alright. Albino. Just call. Made a flush. Double suited kings once more. This time much nicer ones. You don't have a heart. Maybe I would have preferred potting here without a heart. Make it harder for pure flush draw to stick around. Oh, sorry. I thought I already clicked that button. Alright, alright, alright. You take it. And other than that one, other than the kings we just had, no interesting hands currently. However, definitely an interesting PLO 20 table here. Albino at the table, sitting at, what, a 60 BB stack. Slightly short, but very active judging by his stats. And marked in red accordingly, i.e. a maniac. It's justified. 24% 3-bet. Is maniac territory. 92% VPIP, 53% preflop raise. Yep. Big fish shoot. Well, I was short stacking before. I think in February I had a roll of roughly 2k, something like that. And started at PLO 10 on run at once. So I've been short stacking PLO for 1.5 years before that. There I moved up to, I think in the end I made PLO 100 my main game, PLO 50, PLO 100 with the occasional shots at PLO 200 when particularly juicy players moved up there, chasing their losses and such. So that was my prior experience, and then I moved over to run at once and started playing, you know, regular PLO, 100 big blinds, so full and deep stacked, and yeah, that's it. So I started, I was way overrolled, so I had like 200 binds for 180 binds, something like that. I think around 200 for PLO 10. Moved over to run at once, turned on the webcam, started streaming, and the first month that run at once went ridiculously well. We took down like almost 100 binds without any breakback. I think the bonus was in there, the deposit bonus for, I don't know, 70, 80 bucks, 10 binds or less. And ever since then, I've been doing this full time. So I hope it's not an experiment anymore. Not that I take offense if that choice of words, don't get me wrong, that's perfectly fine. What are these peeps doing? Oh, okay. Check raise. The check raise I would have liked, yeah. Not betting there, but check raising. Check raising on board. Once the turn came, I mean I couldn't bet get it in unfortunately on the flop because he didn't raise. But once the king paired, are you talking about when the king paired Shadow Maniac on the turn? You would have bet got it in or check raise? Or are you talking about the flop there? I agreed that on the flop I would have loved to check raise. In hindsight I like that better than the line I actually took. Well, there's a seat at the PLO 20 table on Microgame, but the table sucks. There's one green tag, so one fish, and 4 regulars. Let's not do that then. As always, Shadow Maniac, noted and appreciated your input. Can't do much here, that's fine. Gonna call here, we have, oh, he calls as well. Well, still. Alright, that changes it for us. Money's going in. Having top 2 and a flush draw now. He has said we have decent amount of outs. He does not. Oh, come on. I had flush cards too. You had a whole bunch of them. Oh well. Nope. But that wasn't really a bad beat there in table 3. I mean, the 10 itself would have been enough, making them not straight, and he had a decent amount of outs. Oh, the crazy dude left on table 4, that's a pity. He's splash here for 10 big blinds. Unfortunately, we're ill-equipped to deal with it. That was the ace-8, deuce-deuce. Not looking to get raised. Alright, let's call. This guy is not coming over the top. I have a gutter. Ooh, a PLO 20 table and run once open. Sweet. I guess that means we can ditch this table after the next hand. Alright. Wait, really? Alright. What do you have? Oh, that's what you have. Well, that's a pity. That is a proper pity. Losing 2 PLO 10 binds in short order there. In total. If you can steal this one. I think the chances are terribly high, Oh, make that a minus of 2 PLO 20 binds in short order. He bet the flop. No, he didn't. He didn't. Unless I'm completely remembering this wrong. I was in sandwich between them. The guy under the gun, or the guy first to act, checked. I was next to act, and I bet. I'm like 85% certain. Yeah. I'm really close to being completely certain there that that's how it went. Alright. Unfortunate. But if that was how the action went, then I completely agree, yeah. He bets, then I'm gonna raise and get it in, yeah, sure. Maybe this one we can let go. Not letting many hands go, blind versus blind. This one might be alright. So none of the last hands helped, unfortunately, in our endeavor to get to PLO 50. And microgaming, we're down a little less than a buy-in in total. For the day, and on... So in total we're down 2.5 buy-ins, which means we need 10.5 buy-ins now to get to PLO 50. Damn! No biggie. We'll get there. That's a rather interesting card. Hey, Cloud! Welcome back. Nice to see you back, Cloud. How has life been treating you? I hope everything else is on the up and up. Saying good luck. I always appreciate and can always use the good luck wishes, sir. Thank you very much. So I'm in the process of working something out for the birthday stream and probably for the whole week leading up to it. My birthday and the birthday stream is going to be on Friday in 2 weeks. And I'm going to see if I can do some giveaways. I'm going to ask around if somebody wants to contribute. You can, you know, give away some decent prizes, some fun prizes like last time when we had a pretty huge giveaway. I wasn't aware of the fact that the giveaway was rather large by Twitch standards, and I would have stretched it out a little bit, not have done everything on one night. So currently I'm thinking that in the week leading up to it, there's gonna be a raffle on Friday, and maybe like every 24 hours you can get a ticket for the raffle, something like that. It's not written in stone yet, so don't quote me on it. But it's what I've come up with so far. Here I've been coming up with 3 aces. Nice to have the top pair and to have the ace of hearts. Giving us an actual nut flush draw as well. Not terribly keen on getting raised here. If we do, we're not folding. That's a horrible turn. No, wait, the other thing. River. Yeah, you keep it. Unfortunately, you get to keep it. On the bright side, a additional PLO 20 table on run 1's opened. So we're now sitting on 3 of them. Only table 1, the table in view currently, is a PLO 10 table for now. There's the flush draw and the decent blockers here. Let's take one off. If that doesn't slow him down, we are out of the hand. Yeah. I am fairly certain that this one still gets folded in the cutoff. Let's check up on it. Doing well, having a hard time getting myself to grind though. There's days like that. To be completely honest, I'm not completely feeling it today. So I wouldn't want to claim that I'm playing my absolute best that I can play today. Now I hear you, yeah, there's 2 distracted by StarCraft. I'm distracted by my birthday gift right in front of me, so I completely hear you, yeah. Oh, funny thing, yesterday in the second session, at some point, I didn't notice that I was sitting in front of a humongous screen, and it was kind of normal. Or I got used to it at least, which I like, because I would hate to put this thing back in the box and send it back. But then I was watching a video later at night after the stream, and it just hit me how absurdly large this thing is. As a matter of fact, it's bigger than my window, I think. At least than the glass pane of my window. Alright, this is a decent bluffing spot. What happened? Killing Bird! Oh, thank you very much, Killing Bird. Welcome back to the channel and thanks a lot for the bits. Very nice. I love the game too much. You know, you have to take a break every once in a while from the grind and do something that is not related to poker. And StarCraft fits that bill quite nicely. These we're letting go. So on both of the PLO 20 tables, the third person is sitting out. Presumably it's the same guy, lady, whatever. So I've never been into StarCraft myself, but I know that it has a huge appeal. You know, I'm too old for RTS, for real-time strategy. I'm more for turn-based guy. XCOM or the old Master of Orion is still one of my favorite games ever. 1 and 2. We shall not talk about Master of Orion 3. Bannable offense. Alright, an additional PLO 20 table opened up, and there we're actually three-handed. Gonna close the heads-up tables. As you probably noticed just now, or know by now, that I suck at it. Huh. Ended up making a full house here, huh? Alright. A little bit confused. The Queen 9? Oh, that'll work. Need more tables. Well, okay. Let's do this one first. Hey, we've been heard. Additional PLO 20 table opening up. Is that for board 4 aces in a 3-bet pot? Oh, that's not happening. Well, my birthday is still coming up, but I got the present early and I got, wow. Yeah, I got quads. And I got a 43-inch 4K resolution screen. Just huge! It is one humongous mother thingy. At first I was worried it might be too big. But I got used to it. First couple of hours were weird. Tell you that much. We're getting some money here. Wonder what he called with. They are playing for it all. So what now? 2 pair and... better 2 pair and open-ender, okay. What did this gentleman end up calling with? He had an ace. Alright, giving us an open-ender instead of just a gutter. Giving us 2 pair. With a spade. Good thing I don't have to make a decision here and cause a... Wow, wow. We dodged a bullet there by not betting. I don't know why I bet here. Really couldn't tell you. Hey, Nuclear Smurf, welcome back. I did not get an answer yet. Wait. Nope. This way. Wow, he's really short. Then I definitely wouldn't have bet the flop. Alright. A cool little hand down here. He wants to go for it. No, not even a rep. What the hell are you doing? Quads again. Wow. I'll take the quaddies. Doubling up there is sweet. Here I'm definitely c-betting. On purpose. This time. What should we get called? It's a pity that he's seen me take pretty much the exact line earlier. Be it as it may, I'm not gonna throw bad money after questionable money, possibly. Made, but now they reused the cartoon skin for it and I'm even more hooked. But that's the only downside about this humongous screen with humongous resolution. That... Well, the resolution, the screen size doesn't matter in that regard. That I can't really play many games. So I'm super into Elite Dangerous, even though I haven't played a lot since... I haven't played at all since the streaming started in February. But in total I have, I think, more than 2,000 hours clocked in Elite Dangerous. I've like complete flight stick setup, like very, very nice flight sticks. And the track IR that you put on your head and you look around and it looks... The dude in the cockpit looks around. Because I've also been into flight simulations in the past. I still am. But long story short, with that resolution, I can't play with the... I have a decades old, not decades old, but I have an old GeForce 660 Ti graphics card. And there's no way in hell this card is gonna do 4K on any reasonable game. I can play strategy games like Stellaris, maybe even Tropico, something like that. I have to see if Tropico runs. But Stellaris I'm usually into, so I can play that. But that's pretty much where it ends for now. I mean, like, sure, I can play in a lower resolution. Apparently the screen does scales quite nicely. Giving us a flush draw. Okay. Just let it go. Showing you my heads-up prowess once more. Can we do it again to him with kings? No. He liked the Call of Light though. Let's give him a note. Actually, I think he 3-bet that one too, right? We actually can 3-bet Light as well. Give him the blue shirt for that. That's a rather nice flop for our hand. Wow. Big in this one. Hey. Got it to the straight flush as well. Ah, oh, that's a pity. Hey, Razam! Welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for the good lucks. Hate it, but... Alright. Ace is here, and in a 3-bet pot, that is quite sweet. Hey, we get to play for it all. That's quite nice of you guys. And we flop pure, and that's all she wrote. Not like we needed the ace, but it's nice to get it. Oh, actually we did! See at the... Here at the 7 there. Wow. Shazam! Got a little bit of money back. I think I forgot something in the... That I have. Alright. Yeah, we could probably do an ACR table later today. Take one out. Definitely calling here. Underwrapped our head a little bit. Outpipped by 1. That's a pity. Alright. Definitely motivate to grind you to grind a bit, huh? I'll tell you what, if you want, we can do it right now. I'm gonna go on a break in half an hour, but until then, we... Sorry for that, just a second. Alright, that's done. Aces, more aces, more aces down here. Actually, here I don't completely hate if we get raised, so let's bet. This is a nice flop for us, all in all. Wonder what it is here. This guy is short. What he's in rough shape, man. Drawing that. Took it on with the aces on table 2. Yeah, just checking here. You make a pair in the end, it might be good. Given the way this hand played so far, if it doesn't have jacks, which he does not, and we're good. What? I heard the noise. Pico Shady with the follow. Thank you very much, Pico. I appreciate that a lot. Here we're gonna check. We don't want to get raised. We block all the straights that are out there. Maybe a teeny tiny bet now? Alright. You explained that to me. I mean, I guess it worked out. He got the maximum probably out of this hand from me, but why do you bet when you could possibly be behind? Alright. More power to you, my friend. Full house here, and check all the way. Good called, wow. Get aces up here. Yeah, actually I'm gonna close this table. Then we're gonna move an ACR table up there. I don't even know what my nickname is on ACR, hang on. Little clue. I probably didn't set up anything either, so let me go through the options real quick before we get started. Man, I hope I don't lose. I hate putting more money on ACR. Ah, you know what? I had the top pair covered. I could have easily bet here. Folding just yet. Alright. If you have it, you have it. Fine. He didn't, but he got there. PLO 2. Yeah, just because I don't have an easy way of getting money on the ACR. And last time I did it with Visa and they took like 10%. Somebody took 10% and I hate paying money just for moving money around. It's like a slap to the face. Alright, let me check the options on ACR. I think I went through them already, because I only turned off showing the animation. What color deck? Yeah, actually, apparently I went through it a little bit. Alright. The Hamster Man! The Hamster Man in the channel! Oh, that's a huge pleasure. How come you're not in here balls deep? Are you ill, Hamster Man? Is everything alright with you? Nice to see you. Aww. Came in to say that he's at work and he'll resub when he gets home. Man. Thank you very much. So, table Sandra, hang on. Omaha. Sandra, there you are. Oh, why am I buying in short? Hang on. Buy chips. Have a maximum, please. Yes. Oh, I had table minimum instead of table maximum. Okay, alright, alright. Alright, you just need to adjust the table size a little bit. That's ridiculously large. The fun player here left. Are the tables resizable? Yeah, it looks like they are. That's an odd table format. Oh no, actually we can... Oh, that's neat if we can resize it freely. Sweet. So, for shits and giggles... Alright. For shits and giggles, we are sitting at a PLO 2 table on... ACR. Now, that's even weirder to say. And I'm gonna let this one go. Right in the beginning. Why Flash? Oh, so here we have a friend of a... The friend of a stream. No, a friend of their stream. Not the friend of A-Stream. Cloud 0307. How can I give you a color? Hang on. Icon. Okay. Stream. Maybe this one. Really? That tiny icon is all we get? Are you kidding me? Alright. These two. Okay, that's nice. Undo. Right. Alright, cool. Wait, sorry, you were looking at an empty piece of the screen there for a minute. Excuse you me. So right across from us by Flash is Cloud. No run at once tables currently. Do we have PLO 10 going on? Maybe. Yep. Down here. Oh. I can align this table. Probably. Ooh, actually I don't need to because the PLO 20 table just opened. Perfect. Alright. That looks pretty good. Here. Letting it go. Cards are kind of weird. They're kind of like washed out a little bit. ACR, well, I don't think. Never thought we would see the day where I'm playing on ACR. Weird. Themes. What other cards do we have? Alright, I guess we can try these. Ace is down here on the PLO 20 table, more importantly. So we are down a little bit for the day. It's not a big deal. Let's see how much actually. Playing this one 3 ways. Definitely checking here. So on micro gaming, we are down a little less than half a buy-in. Make 2 pair here on a board where there's what's the thing? What's it called? A straight, right? As straight as possible. Kind of tripping over my own tongue there. Well, half a buy-in there. How are we doing on run at once then? We're down there a little bit as well. Actually, we're down more than a little bit. We're down almost 3 buy-ins. So we're down the better part of 4 buy-ins in total. Which means that unfortunately instead of only 8 buy-ins, we currently need almost 12 of them before we can move up to PLO 50. No big deal, we'll be patient. No need to rush it. We've been doing quite fine on PLO 10 and PLO 20. And here we're flopping quite nicely, I would say. PLO 2 table, which is just for fun, as I said. Take it down. Get raised here, heads up. I'm not folding a double suited hand. I don't think I should. Here, both backdoor flush draws. I would very much like to see a turn, I think. This is a rather unfortunate one to roll off. Or we do end up making a full house down here. Wait, here. Here we're letting it go. Had we gotten raised here on table 3, we would have folded. Holding the 3rd lowest full house. It's not a recipe for success if you get raised. Wait, did we? No, never mind. Get raised here. Entirely sure if we're supposed to fold it. Okay. Not flush draw, air from the board, and definitely a blocker situation going on with all the 8s. Here we can go. Thanks for letting me know, Razem. Which is why I'm trying to always have one table on the screen and not go into this view too much. Because I know a lot of people are watching on laptops or mobile even, and then that's really tough to discern and see details on if I'm in the 4-table view. So thanks for letting me know, and I'll stick to the 1-table view whenever I can. Whenever it makes sense. United States, man, it's been a while since I played with US players. Yeah, it's been a while indeed. Closing the action here, we're gonna take one off. One flop, I mean. Checks again, we're gonna bet. We're gonna go for a raise here, for a little bit of a cheeky raise, I think. Because I think Celeste was the preflop raiser. If she really hit the board, she doesn't need to check. Just keep c-betting. On the ACR table, also a very light open from under the gun. You get called. Definitely gonna pot it. Take it down on the ACR table. Unless, you know, he leads into us, then we're done with the hand, but not gonna wait too long. I don't know, I actually kind of like the line. Here, we turn nicely. I'm gonna pot it right away. Here on the ACR table. Kind of a funny spot. A decent rep. We get called, unfortunately, by Nate after a long deliberation there. Bummer. Happening down here. Everybody folded so far. Got deep in a tank. Well, had I known that, would have slow played it probably. Why did nobody tell me? One more and we make a straight. Not a nut, so I'm not gonna lead here. Check calling mode. We do block the nuts holding a 7, so we do have that going for us. Ugh. Alright. Yeah, nice hand, Cloud. Very nice. Or open ender, backdoor flush. No, never mind. What am I talking about? It's time for the break. If I bet here, it's essentially as a bluff, I think. Nice play. That doesn't make too much sense to be starting to bet. To start to bet now. And Cloud, you pretty much got the maximum. Had you bet much larger there, I would have folded on the river. Nice bet. Nice bet sizing. Part where we just completed flopping top and bottom. And the backdoor flush. Alright. Top and middle. Jesus, really? Yeah, going for the bet fold isn't really too exciting here, because we're gonna get called by a lot of the ace queens, a lot of the ace kings. Still, this guy didn't go for the bluff, and I appreciate that, because I would have had a hard time calling. Don't think I could have. I don't know about this one. Check it out. Raise. Well, okay, then I'm not gonna check it out right now because I'm not sure. Call. Jack 10 combo gets called here if you have Jack 10-10 or Jack 10 plus X. Or make a flush here. Keep bet on a turn. It's pretty large in this board. We have no, besides all the other problems, we have no kicker. So, stopping rather nicely here though. Top trips. Let's check that one out. Cut off jacks with the queen and I believe a 5, some dangler. It's fine, and it's all right to either raise call this one or raise fold it. Either way is fine. Okay, no need to feel horrible about that one then. Holding it pre would have been the bigger mistake, apparently. On the rainbow board with the excellent 10 blockers. And the gutter ourselves, let's keep betting here. Blocking queen jack, blocking top 2 quite nicely. Take it down, sweet. Not much going on for us on the PLO 2 ACR table. Which in case you just joined is just for fun, because friend of the stream, Cloud, is sitting right across us here. I remember reading that I want to be suited to the ace here. So now the ace, king 9-6, huh? Big versus button. Actually still gets called. Here, however, we're gonna raise. I'm actually gonna see bet. Maybe with this specific hand, see betting small? There's too much money there. We're not up against the flush? What the hell? Come on, do it! No, it did it, but unfortunately it filled up. The player to our right. This guy just called with an open ender. Wow. Like in Sierra. Jesus. Still thinking about that flop spot. Kind of a strange spot. The guy behind me. It was really lucky that nobody had the hearts, but quite often you're dead to you need to either make your gutter or hit a set. Every once in a while that's good if nobody makes a straight with that. Maybe more of a folding spot. And I would have thought about this about the spot as even had I won it. So it's not me being results oriented there, I think. Well, none of this is getting us closer to PLO 50, unfortunately. I can hardly blame anybody but myself for that, I think. Sierra, the happy caller. Alright. Kind of a video, but I do like to play hands against her. Knowing now what we know about her. Not really getting any hands on the ACR tables. In MP, we're letting this one go with the dangler. Otherwise, why not check up on it, but surprised Slavo would play this. And again, I've been surprised before. 9, 8, 7 and a dangler. Yep, that's perfectly alright. All the cards need to be connected. Goes down to the 9 and 7, 5 there. That gets raised. And raise called at that. More ace king king hands over here. We do get top 2. Alright. Here things are a little bit friendlier. Where we flop the top set. I'm very likely gonna call if Amethyst decides to bet the river. He does. Made it straight. Wow, he's in the big blind and still calls. Wow. It's a completely offsuit hand. Alright. Down. Yeah, I have to admit, I'm not completely feeling it right now. Hopefully that part goes away in the second session tonight. If not, I mean, it's just gonna be a shorter stream if I'm absolutely not feeling like I'm playing my, like I'm playing decently, then there's no point in playing. But we'll see. We'll see. Another 10 minutes of streaming right now, and then I'll go on my dinner break. I'll definitely be back at around, well, at 10 o'clock, so in 2 hours, 10 minutes from now. Yeah, it is possible that if I still don't feel it then, it's gonna be a very short stream. We'll see. We are definitely down, not a huge amount, but a few buy-ins. Yeah, run it once, we're down almost 5 buy-ins. Oh, sad face. On micro, we are breaking even. So, roughly a 5 buy-in loss for the day. Just a flush draw. Alright. Not getting any hands on the ACR table. Some money in the middle here. Trip deuces or set of deuces takes it down. Nope. Here, however, nines. I think it can be raised. Wait, sorry, here. In a table I opened on microgame to have table started. Against a short stack we have aces, he comes over the top. I suspect we're gonna play for it all. Be very surprised if he folds. Yeah, this queen's covered, and that's it for him. A little bit of money back. On the table we 3-bet on. We are gonna 3-bet really small here, I think. Or 8 change. Fucking straight draws, a little bit holding the queen. I'd actually go for one more. Go for the double barrel and then leave it be. Do have a flush draw. Every once in a while that bails us out. This time, huh? Where's on this table? Turn quite nice. Single raise pot, blind versus blind. This gentleman opened. Small blind. Looks like Cloud is involved here. Is that the dealer button or what is that? Probably, right? Huh? Link to this to share this table has been copied to a clipboard. Interesting. The Cloud took it down. Wow, really? Ugh. Right. Again, we can't really do anything about it here. Would love to see a flop, but can't do it for that price. Okay, 4 cent, double paired hand, double suited hand. On the extra table, we make a flush. Make a set in the end. It's pretty inconsequential. Get called in the end. Oh, and take on a spot. Ace is down here. Now that's perking me right up. We get to squeeze 400 BB. Well, not yet, but that's all we're playing for. Flop the set here. And let's hope we're not up against the same hand here. We're not. We're up against 2 pair, which isn't great. Hey, that'll work. Cool. 1 buy-in back. Only down 4 buy-ins for the day. On ACR, we have a rather nice hand. The 8 high, perfectly double suited, non-gap rundown. 1 ugly board for it. Go for the bluff here. Yeah, seeing that we're never winning this one otherwise. Cool. Alright. Jack, Jack, 10, 9 here. On the PLO 2 table, which again is just for fun. I do like that you can freely resize the tables to any dimension you want. That part. Happily checking behind. Let's turn another 10. Nope. 2 turn a gutter on the flush board. Alright. I'm down here, 10, 10, 9, deuce, MP. Feel like that's a playable hand. What's the time? It's 8 actually. It's time for my break. Apparently. Let's do that too. Alright, so a few more hands and I'll go on my break. Now stand on table 3 is a playable one. Not got a nice flop for it though. Ooh, a red text set down. Well, in any case, there will be plenty of red text later. That was a rather sweet turn. Giving us trips. Wait, the other guy, we don't. The other guy. gonna be the big blind, so we're playing one more hand on that table actually. Go for a really small one here, I think. This guy can do a crying call. I suspect he's gonna be on some sort of a draw here. Quite a lot at least. Kings, alright. Ah, damn it, somebody else set out, and we're forced to play another round of blinds. Oh, the humanity. The horror, the horror. Get raised with the kings. This guy would need to cold call for us to be interested in continuing here, I think. Yeah. That's the pot there, huh? Interesting. So who's online? Can we host somebody fun? Can we raid somebody fun? Guys, seems rather crazy. Maybe he has the wrong tag here. Oh yeah, we can go over to Pie Face's place. You will be entertained. This guy is awesome. No, we're not c-betting. Not three ways. I was just honestly just thinking like a 3 on the turn. Probably among the better cards to roll off here. Get called really quickly. Wow, that's unfortunate. Also an unfortunate development. Yep, can't be helped. What's the final tally? I suspect it's between 4 and 5 binds lost today. Yeah, 95 euros down on run-it ones. Mostly due to my own fault, I feel. And like almost 15, 14 up on micros. So we're up, down 8 binds. This one we're letting go. A few more hands down here. So super rusty. I've done playing much for like a year. Yeah, that takes a while to get back into the swing of things. I feel like my sizing is alright though. So I don't vary my sizings much. As you probably noticed, I go for a lot of 3/4 out of position when I'm c-betting, a lot of half pot, or I'm trying to mix in some smaller bets in position. But I definitely need to rewatch the Mastermind course on bet sizing. Which I found rather helpful. Alright, so it's not horrible. Down 4 binds, which means in total we are 12 binds away from PLO 50. That's nothing. We had 12 bind days before. I mean, granted, we also had minus, I think, 14. We had twice or 3 times. So it's like the worst days we ever had on stream. Which for PLO is still not completely horrible by any means. I think for no limit it would be kind of iffy. For PLO, it's like meh. all in a day's work, I guess. And sometimes at least. Yeah, Pieface, the guy we can raid after this. Usually plays mixed games. Let's see what he's playing. What is he playing right now? And in case you haven't been to his channel, he's very, very entertaining. And, or rather, we shouldn't do anything with this hand here. Actually, it looks like he is playing PLO in a tournament, matter of fact. Sweet, that's perfect. Last hand. Nothing cooking. Alright, that's it. Yeah, that's true. On the turn you want to size up usually. I think. And one half, yeah, I mean, if you... What is that betting 3/4 out of position, 1/3, one half in? Is the gist of what I remembered from the lessons from the mastermind about bet sizing. I can't give you the reasons for why to do it like that anymore, which is unfortunate. It's definitely something I should know, but I'll refresh. Right, so let's raid Pieface. Would be awesome if you join me, and I'll be back in 2 hours for the late night stream, and we'll see if I feel like I'm playing a better game back then. We'll see, we'll figure it out. Play it by ear, so to say. Until then, thank you everybody for watching. It has been a hoot, thanks for the follows, and yeah, for being here, for spending some time with me. See you soon. Cheers, guys.